Alright, let's go. From the top, y'all. From the top. What do we have here? Show! Hurry! Quick! We don't have any time to lose. W stream A, welcome Monarch, welcome. We got no time to lose, guys. I had to... I got here as fast as I could to stream this stuff. Here we go. Let's run it. Let's run it, baby. Let's run it. Oh my gosh, these are so sick. All right. Let's freaking run it. Without further ado, please. No more ado, please. No more ado. Dude, this art is awesome. Okay, so what's up, guys? It's Galantics. We just got the new set data mine. It's all on Reddit. So this is totally out of the blue. Did not expect this because usually they have not been allowing data mines until 15 minutes before the set drops. But it got through. So now we're here. We're covering it. Without further ado, let's freaking go. I'm so excited. We got like 7 EXs to run through. I think even more. Let's do it. All right. Kingdra EX. Let's go. So Kingdra EX evolves from Seadra, and there are so many people like complaining about old Seadra being terrible, Kingdra being terrible, but now Kingdra's here, so it's a real card now. And the funny thing is, right, you're just gonna rare candy, so Seadra being good or bad doesn't even matter because you're just gonna skip it anyway. But Kingdra EX has 170 health and a 2-cost Stormy Prison, 90 damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. Now, guys. Okay, the art is amazing, but doesn't this sound familiar? Guys. We saw this card when we covered the set, and we never saw it again. Not a single time. Not one time. So hopefully this doesn't have the same fate. I mean, 2 energy for 90 isn't terrible for stage 2. In the lock, but the thing is, and I was literally just about to post a TikTok about this, but now I have to cover this, right? The thing is, the new card Lyra just beats the lock, right? So if your Pokemon has any damage, which it will have after being attacked by Kingdra, then you can just Lyra it out and then swap it back in if you just swap into a baby, and then you no longer have that restriction of being locked there. Of course you don't want to swap it in, right? If it's gonna get knocked out next turn, you can just swap it out and you can totally get out of that restriction. 99% sure, because it's like a force swap with like a Cyrus or a Sabrina. So yes, you can't retreat, but you can just Lyra, and I imagine a lot of decks will be running it. Maybe not all of them though, because you know almost every deck in the meta right now doesn't run Leaf. But if this becomes a problem, totally see more Lyras. Hey, no, what's up? Of course, remember. Thank you. Kingdra's good. I'm down. This is a sick card, dude. I am down for it to be good. 2-star bezeled. Update is in about like 28 hours ish. Woo! Golden hole. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Sick. Whoa. That's awesome. That's cool. We have to see the animation, right? We have to see it. Is it like a manga panel kind of thing, or is it like a Chinese tapestry kind of thing? We'll see. That is a nice 2-star actually. It's one of the nicer ones. Is Ho meta? We'll see. We'll see when all the cards come out. I have no idea right now, but it looks pretty good. All right. Skarmory EX. The boy is back. Skarmory EX is 140 health as a basic. It has the 2-cost Steel Wing. It deals 70 damage, and during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes minus 20 damage from attacks. So it is a 2-cost version of Skarmory. Skarmory right now is a 1-cost that deals 50 damage if you have a Pokemon tool attached. This deals 70 for 2, has a 2-cost retreat, and a weakness to fire. Excuse me. So, looking at the numbers, I mean, 70 for 2 on a basic is quite good. Especially when Metal one-shots. Or Metal has an advantage against Fairy types and Ice types. So stuff like Sylveon, right? Is Sylveon weak to Dark or Metal? It's weak to Metal because it gets one-shot by Solgaleo. And this has weakness to fire as well. 140 health, 70 damage, and then it takes 20 less damage from attacks. So the effective HP after one attack is 160. After 2, it's 180. 160 breakpoint is very high, actually. Although this it'll still get one shot by like a Shining Revelry Charizard, right? With the fire weakness. But you're surviving a lot of stuff already. I don't know if that adds too much to the table, but 70 damage for 2 energy. And there are also new steel type items that I saw, so we'll have to look at those. Umbreon, that is awesome, dude. That's sick. That is sick. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Datamine, I'm on Reddit right now. PTCGP. Usually Chico Eevee posts them as well. This is so sick, dude. Pretty Looking Rainbow? Yeah, for sure. I agree. 100%. Umbreon EX 2-star. Quite nice, quite nice. Woo! Okay. Red 40 Crobat. The trips. The trips are real. 170 HP, 1-cost Venomous Slash, deals 70 damage, and your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Another poison applier. I got recorded again. Another poison applier for TCG Pocket. Currently, the best ones right now are just Poison Barb, the item, and then the evolution of Nagandel with the Jellyfish. So here you get another poison applier, but Melancholy is right. No free retreat on this one, unlike the Arceus one. This has a 1-cost retreat and a weakness to fighting. 170 health is quite tanky, and even with the weakness to fighting, you don't get one-shot by Rampardos, thankfully. So that's quite nice. And just another 1-cost speeder for the Dark types. Great option if you want to run an Arceus to clear some stuff. And great option overall for poison. Better than like Clotzer, I'd say, as a sweeper. A lot of damage there. I mean, if you have 2 jellyfish on this thing, which is rare, but you know, 2 jellyfish on this thing, that's 100 damage per turn, plus the 30 during their turn for 1 energy. It's quite good. 2-star Crobat. Pink guy. Donphan. 160 HP, fighting type. 1-cost Gigantic Press. It deals 50 damage base, and if this Pokemon has at least 2 extra fighting energy attached, the attack deals 60 more damage, so 3 for 110 or 1 for 50. It has a weakness to Grass and a 3-cost Retreat. This is a very nice art. 160 HP for a stage 1, so that's better than most of the evolutions, right? Most of them are at 140 damage-wise, so 1 for 50 on a fighting is actually already pretty good. That one-shots Eevee. And then 3 for 110 deals 130 total. If you have a red, you can one-shot Arceus, or 150s with that are colorless or weak to fighting. 110 on 3 is like kind of alright, but if we can get if there's a way to generate energy, much better, right? Much better. Okay, I kind of like that. You can find the day mine on. I'm looking off Reddit right now, and I'll look for a better. I'll look for a better source, when I can. What's up, Day? Welcome back. JJ, welcome in. Welcome in. Coming all the new cards. Woo! That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Oh man. Welcome to the team. Appreciate you. That is sick. Woo! Dang. Okay. All right. All right. Dude, I was seeing there was like a new rarity leaked, and I was hoping it was like a silver version of Lugia. That would have been sick. But I'm cool with that. That looks okay. Maybe it looks a little goofy. I'm not gonna lie. This like this like okay. Maybe it looks a little bit goofy, but oh, oh shit! Yo, yo, what, dude? Dude, that is awesome. What? What? Dude, what? That is freaking awesome. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, dude. That is sick. That's so sick. What's up, Kane, Sean, Matthew? Welcome, welcome. Is this real? I believe so. I believe it is. Yeah, best part whole game, dude. You're not even exaggerating. Like, you're not even lying. I think so as well. I haven't even seen the animation. This is so cool. This is so sick, dude. What the heck? That's freaking awesome, dude. All right, the pace. This looks goofy as hell. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hold to you. Oh my god, bro. I just got a got back today, bro. Please, one more time on silver, please. Oh, hello. 2-star queso. For each of your fighting Pokemon in play, look at that many cards from the top of your deck and put them back in any order. It is a scry up to 4 for your fighting Pokemon. We saw Donphan EX come out. You always have Rampardos, Lucario. Always have those in the back pocket. So you can scry for if you play card games. If not, you just look at the top 4 from your deck and put them back in a new order. You can play like a Sylveon after that. Something like that. Just helps you find your stuff earlier. But do note that using anything that searches a Pokemon or item, like Pokeball, actually shuffles your stuff back in the deck. So it'll shuffle away that order. So just be careful when using Hiker and Pokeball together. Jasmine. I know one of those. During your opponent's next turn, all of your Steelix and Skarmory EX take minus 50 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So Steelix is confirmed, not an EX. For the guy, there's this guy in my Instagram comments every single post, like Steelix EX. I am so sorry. It looks like we're not getting Steelix EX, but we are getting Steelix. Minus 50 damage is a lot. And Skarmory X has a base of, what was it, 140 as a basic, plus the 10 damage reduction, plus the metal coat. So you are taking a lot of not damage with Skarmory X and Steelix. That is a ton of effective HP. Fisher, flip 3 coins. For each heads, a water Pokemon is chosen at random from your discard pile and put into your hand. This is the accelerator for that red Gyarados that we saw in the trailer, the meme card. As for meta, I really don't see this being any good, but that is pretty funny, and that's a nice art. That's a nice art. Yep, Gary it is. Replenish your Gary. Honestly, it's not even like, I thought the deck was not even that bad. Like, it's not meta, but it was playable. But now with this, like, it's actually not even that bad. Maybe a sleeper? Alright, I'll keep an eye out. I'll keep an eye out. Nice art, though. Silver! We already know what silver does. But that is a very nice art. Very nice art. Will I Am is here. Can TikTok see this? Yes, you can. Can YouTube see this? Barely. Alright. The next time you flip any number of coins for the effect of an attack, ability, or trainer card, after using this card on this turn, the first coin flip will be definitely heads. So it is a guaranteed heads for your first coin flip. And then everything else after that is up to chance. Now it is a supporter, so you can't use it alongside Misty, which is something a lot of people want to do, but stuff like bro needs this. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I really need this in those tournaments where I was played freaking Palkia Origin. Stuff like Executor EX. What's it called? Crabominable. Stellaby. That's true. That's true. Very nice for those. Guzzlord. Guzzlord is a recent coin flipper in the meta as well. That's what he good for. Release date is gonna be tomorrow in about, what was it? 29 hours. Around 29 hours. Non-EX in store, yeah. Hey, Tricky Ricky, thanks for joining the Twitch. What's up, y'all, on TikTok as well. What up, what up? And if you missed any part of the stream, I'll be covering it all on YouTube video. No worries there. Let's look for more data mine stuff. While I look for stuff, here's another one I saw. So Rescue Scarf, we know what this does. We've seen this before. Alright. Dark Pendants. And let me fix this real quick on here. Alright. New Pokemon tool. If the dark Pokemon this card is attached to is in the active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent's Pokemon, your opponent reveals a random card from their hand, and shuffles it into their deck. So every time your dark Pokemon is attacked, your opponent has to pick a random card and shuffle it back into the deck. So this is another one of those preventative, encouraging your opponents not to attack you, because they will -1 card. Now it's not discarded, which would be really, really strong. Shuffle back. But yeah, this is going to be really good for all those dark types. Crobat EX we just saw. Darkrai, of course, never leaves. Guzzlord as well. Really likes the preventive attacks. All three of them. And I think it's going to be very toxic, yes. I believe it is better. Is it better than Poison Barb? I mean, shuffling, you draw so freaking fast in this game, especially with Sylveon. Like, yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's cringe, but it really runs out of use pretty fast. Can I quick scroll through them all? I wish I could. But I'll make a YouTube video with all of them, and then you can scrub through them. I don't have all of them on hand right now. I'm trying to figure that out. Steel Apron. The metal Pokemon this card is attached to takes -10 damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon, recovers from all special conditions, and cannot be affected by special conditions. So another source of damage reduction for the metal types, along with Jasmine for Steelix and Skarmory EX, and Skarmory EX itself has a -20. A ton of them have this effect. Adaman, Melmetal, what's it called? The Shieldon, Bastiodon, like a lot of the steel. It's a very common theme. So not terrible. The not being able to be affected by special conditions is really good. Although it may change based on how good special conditions are, how common they're. I mean, we just saw Crobat EX, so that's going to be very nice. Probopass, yep, you're right. That's true. The nose guy. Sport Bottle. This is hilarious. Discard a fire energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So, if your friend, or me, the person your viewer battling, is running fire energy, there you freaking go. Now my Charizard can attack after the first cast. There you go. Steve Harvey guy? He's saying this looks like Steve Harvey? Because it kind of does. Also, more important is if they don't run fire, and they're using fire, electric, and water to proc Lugia, this can, like, be super bad for the Lugia player. That can be quite the stop. Elemental Switch we already seen. And let's look if we have anything more. Okay, this is actually... Excuse me. Is this actually real? Like, I thought this was a joke. Wait, this is actually real? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I thought this was a meme. I mean, no hate to Shuckle, but I thought this was a joke. Apparently, none of the starters got EXs. Kind of sad. Not gonna lie. Shuckle EX, 120 HP basic, has the ability the Solid Shell. This Pokemon takes negative 20 damage from attacks. 1 cost triple slap. Flip 3 coins. This attack deals 20 damage for each heads, so average is going to be 30. From 20 to 40 to 60. If you used Will, you have a guaranteed 20 there. Congrats. But this is basically a basic version of Executor EX as your stall. Quite the amount of stall, but doesn't take bonus reduction from Darkrai. So Darkrai is Ninja, they're still going to deal 20. You can add on a Leaf Cape, you can add on Erica's, whatever you want to do to heal it and make it stall as much as you can. It also has a 1 retreat, which is pretty nice, and a weakness to fire. Kingdra we saw. Donphan we saw. Crobat we saw, but we haven't seen these arts. Wow, that's a big mouth. Yeah, we saw Kingdra at the start, but these are new arts we haven't seen yet. Stormy Prison. It's another lockdown card for 90 damage, 2 energy. Donphan is gets boosted by fighting energies. This is a nice poison applier. Garmy EX. Oh, new one. Lantern EX. Lantern EX has the 3 cost flashing signal for stage 1. Deals 80 damage. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. If tails, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. So we have a guaranteed status effect. But once again, a reminder for all status effects in this set is that Lyra just completely counters them. If your Pokemon is paralyzed, you can still just Lyra them out, swap them back into the back, and then swap them back in using a baby as your retreat cost or anything that has a cheap retreat cost. That goes through Paralyze. So a lot of the Paralyzes are not as strong as they used to be because you can simply just Lyra them out. You don't have to run like PCL to clear it. You don't have to run Arceus. You can just Lyra it out and back in. What's up, Almond? Thank you for the heart. Welcome to the team. Heart me. 3 energy is insane. It is one electric and 2 colorless as well. So be on the lookout for that. 2 retreat and a weakness to fighting as a 150 health. So it does get one shot by Rampardos. With that 130 plus 20 there. But yeah, 3 energy for 80. It seems alright. Electric energy seems pretty common to get by in this set. With Pichu coming around, Electric Cord, Zero Aura, and then the new energy transfer item. Pretty easy to move stuff over there. And yeah, lockdown is always nice, but once again, I think the biggest change in this set still that I've seen so far is Lyra. Just clearing every status effect by just swapping it in and out. I just think that's so strong. Didn't make EX starters? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was hoping for, I wanted to see Typhlosion for Alligator, man. Alright, we got our daily monthly mid promo EX. Blitzy EX, 180 HP, stage 1. Deals 100 damage with Happy Punch for 4 colorless energy. Flip a coin, if heads, heals 60 damage from the Pokemon. 3 retreat, weakness to fighting. Worse than any other tank. I feel like it's okay. We already had this with by Barrel, right? Like, what makes this any better than by Barrel? So it has 20 more HP. With Will? That's true. That is true. Oh, this is only a 30 heal. Okay, I mean, it's not terrible with Will, yeah. It's not awful. It's not the worst thing I've seen. Not gonna lie, it is pretty trash, but it's not the worst thing I've seen. I have to tank Alima? Yeah, of course. Alima. But, I mean, if you're running an Alima tank, I'd rather just run a basic Snorlax, you know? Something more reliable. But it's not terrible. Woo! Alright, let's just look at the art for a sec. I just bask in the glory. Boom. Sick. Hello, Merlin. Please enjoy the art. What do we call this thing? This is where this is what I get at Buc-ee's. This is what I get at 7-Eleven. My slushy cup. Leaks, I'm looking off Reddit right now. Oh, that's cute. It's like what is this? The berry stand? It's like a snow cone kind of thing. That is very cute. Fingers, pretty neat. Shuckle juice. Oh. Oh, okay, that's pretty. That's interesting. I'm waiting for the day we get another Wigglytuff type card. That's quite interesting. Okay. Go ahead. Ooh, that's nice. That is nice. That is a very nice card. Man, really? This is Japan bait, dude. This is Place Japan. Skarmory EX. Donphan. The elephant. Alright, what else do we have? Do I have anything else here? Let me check on Discord. New supporters, full arts. Lyra. Broken card. Will. Persona. Silver. Red guy. The fisherman. The metal lady. And we got Queso, the goat. Check Twitter. I'm gonna check the drive as well and the Discord. Usually get those there. What does bro do? Jasmine, it gives damage reduction to Steelix and Skarmory. Jasmine buffed the whites. Who knew? Hiker, oh yeah, Rampardo's Chomp. That could be comp. Lyra with Flareon, dude. Lyra is so good in like every deck. Like, I think that card is. I still think that after seeing all this stuff, I still think that card is the best card that I've seen. And then the energy switch is also very good. Like, even after looking at all of these cards. Dude, I can't believe there's no freaking Typhlosion and there's no starters, man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude, bro. Look at this dude. Is that really it? For the EXs? I thought there's gonna be more. But maybe I just didn't count. The allegations. Bro did not dodge the allegations. Is there nothing else on here? Let's check the Discord for Chico Eevee. Nothing from Chico Eevee. No, this was a total surprise, dude. I did not expect this at all. I thought it would not come out until tomorrow, like any data mine, any information. Is there anything else? I do not want to stream Twitter. I'm good. I would like to keep my channel. But we talked about all the other cards in the last video on YouTube. Oh gosh. This is how we get banned. No, so in the past they've done it a day before. Alright guys, we're getting banned. This is the last stream. Okay, I'm just gonna hide it real quick. Brave Soul opening Twitter, that's what I'm saying, dude. That is exactly what I'm saying. Alright. Latest. Data mine, TG Pocket. Okay, I'm gonna scroll for a bit. Just make sure we're good. Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? I'm back, Firefox. And then I gotta move it on this window as well. For Merlin. My queen. Chrome. Card cut. There you go. Alright, let's see. Tyrogue. Oh, it's a baby. Oh. Let me fix this for y'all. Tyrogue. It is a baby Pokemon, 30 HP, 20 damage for free. For free? Remember that 20 is 40 to Colossus type Pokemon and anyone weak to fighting. Tommy Boy, thank you for the heart meme. Welcome to the team. Shout out this guy. This guy's, check it out. His album, brand new album is dropping. Along with the set. The 1st of August. Check it out. Check it out. The man, the myth, the legend. So, yeah. First time Geo? Yeah. Exactly. First turn, Giovanni against a baby. If they play a baby while going second, they will get knocked the frick out. Day 23 of fighting my followers. Stantler, full art. 80 HP, colorless, 2 cost, enhanced horns, deals 20 damage, and if it has a Pokemon tool attached, it deals 50 more. So it is a 2 energy Skarmory that deals 70, a 1 retreat, and a weakness to fighting. We didn't see double colorless energy come out. I don't expect it to come out. So for now, it's pretty slow. Just play Skarmory. Cool art though. Like, why would you not just play Skarmory, right? By the time 3 turns come around, you've still done more damage with Skarmory in 3 attacks. Right? It's 50 plus 50 plus 50. And then this is only 70 plus 70. It's 0 plus 70 plus 70. But yeah, it is colorless, as you said. Yes, that is true. It's also the same health as Skarmory, right? 80 HP. Quillfish. That's pretty cute. 80 HP, water type. 1 cost, Poison Sting. Deals 20 damage. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Another very cheap poison source. Quite nice. 2 retreat and a weakness to electric. Skarmory's 90 HP? Dude, how broken is Skarmory? No way. Yeah, Skarmory is 80. Skarmory is 80. Alright, what's next? WTF? Lost Pokemon? Okay. Here we go. The starters. No EXs. Very sad. At least for now. 150 HP. water type. 3 cost Destructive Whirlpool. 2 water, 1 colorless. 90 HP, discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. 3 cost Retreat, and a weakness to Electric. Now, we have seen starters be good, non-EX starters be good in the meta before. Stuff like Meowscarada is the most obvious example. Old Charizard got like a tiny bit of relevance. So maybe one of these is going to be the one that takes the cake. Obviously, Greninja, of course. Discard a random energy, so kind of like Gyarados, but it has to be on their side. And it has to be their active. This is Beedrill on a water type with 150 HP, non-EX. 3 retreat and weakness to electric. But remember, once again, Lyra. Card is so good. Meganium, 150 HP as well, stage 2. 3 cost of Bloomshine, deals 80 damage, but heals 20 from each of your Pokemon, so all of them. 2 grass, 1 colorless, 3 retreats, and weakness to fire. 20 heal for your entire team for 80 damage, but it is a stage 2. 3 energy, 80 is kind of a lot. It's a lot of energy. But it is a nice heal. 20 heal is getting you through a lot of stuff, but you're also running Leaf Cape, you're running Erika's. So the breakpoints for math are a lot to do. I wouldn't worry about them, to be honest. Leafeon ramp, true. That is very true. Very true with Leafeon. But it's also running a lot of cards. I mean, you could easily run like this with Leafeon and Sylveon. 4 EVs. Better than Butterfree? Yeah. I think it's better than Butterfree. Well, Butterfree you can run in the back though. This thing has to attack, but yeah. Phil is right. Breath Energy does come very fast with Leafeon. And the new swap item as well. Typhlosion, 140 HP. So it has less HP than the other two. Ability Fire Breath. Once during your turn, you may make your active Once during your turn, you may make your opponent's active Pokemon burn. It also has a 2-cost Magma Punch for 60 damage. Weakness to water and a 2-cost retreat. So this is another one of the most reliable sources of burn. They're not very common. And you can just play this on the bench if you want with a rare candy. Magma Punch, 60 damage as well. There are some Pokemon that deal more damage if they're burned. And a burn of flyer from the bench is always a nice thing to have in the back pocket. Is it meta? Probably not. What's up, GBA Dad? Welcome back. Appreciate you. Database came up? Yes, it did. I don't have the folder, though. I wish I did. I'm trying to make this viewable for y'all without, like, well, I can be lazy about it. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, they'll add more that'll deal more with burn. I bet, yeah. Next set, we should see, like, not Erika. Raikou, Entei, and Suicune, right? I think you can expect that. Wobbuffet. The goat is here. How do I make this easier for y'all? I can't. I have to drag it over. Wobbuffet, 90 HP basic. 2-cost reply strongly. Deals 30 damage, and if this Pokemon is damaged by an attack during your opponent's last turn, while it was in the active spot, it deals 50 more damage, up to 80 as a Psychic type. So 100 against some of the fighting types, stuff like that. Weakness to Dark and a 2 retreat. 70 HP weakness to Dark, or 90 HP with a weakness to Dark, so 70 HP Dark type attack will one-shot it. That is the new Crobat, right? Crobat EX is a 70 damage Dark attack. 2 retreat. Cute card. Does not seem very good at all. Like, Druddigon is better than this. But, nice looking card. Here we go. I haven't seen these yet. Gligar. Should be much higher? Yeah, I agree. Totally agree with you on that. 60 HP. Fighting. Glide, 1 for 1 cost. 10. Very nice art. Very, very, very nice art. Gligar evolves into Gliscor. That's it, right? It's just a stage 1. Or is it the Skarmory? Not Skarmory, Skarner. Skarner. Wrong game. Very nice art. Blossom. 130 HP, stage 2, evolving from Gloom. 2 cost Petal Dance. Flip 3 coins, the attack deals 60 damage for each heads. This Pokemon is now confused. So up to 180 damage, average of 90 per turn. 2 grass, very low HP at 130 HP, but you can leaf cape it up to 160. Still gonna get one shot by Charizard there though. Wonder Treat is nice to get rid of the... I mean, you can just Lyra the confusion, right? Very easy stuff. And a weakness to fire, of course. Gligar and gets Blitzcore. Dude, you'll love this art. It's very nice. Very nice art. Is this better than, like, what's it called? The Veggie Wrap deck? What is it called? The one, Mr. Man played against me in, tournament. Serena. Is it better than Serena? Probably not. I feel like, okay, 2 energy is really easy to get nowadays. But Serena doesn't confuse itself. Smoochum, 30 HP baby. 0 cost Shivery Wave. The attack deals 20 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, this doesn't really make any sense. It's a free version of Tapu, but without the snipe. It's a free version of Jinx. But the most common time you're going to use this without it immediately dying is on your first turn. But the problem is, they won't have any energy attached, so it'll deal 0 damage. It's just strange design. Strange card. Last resort card, I guess? I don't see why you'd ever play this, to be honest. This is horrendous, alright. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! This is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Unironically. Like, actually. So cute. There's a keychain in the back up there. I don't know if you can see. Huh? That blue thing right there. That's Totodile. The goat. We got the goat right here. The king. W's in the chat. This is so cute. I love this. But I really wish there was a Feraligatr EX, dude. First shiny you found by mistake? Dang, nice. Where did I find all this? So, a lot of it's on Reddit, some of it's on Twitter, and then there should be some stuff. I'll make, there should be like a full list coming out soon from El Chico Eevee. Okay, these are also new. These are like versions of the Unown Unknown. How do you say that? Thank you for the W, Merlin. And Ultimate Monarch. W mods. 60 HP Psychic Basic. The ability Power. This ability works if you have any unknown in play with an ability other than Power, so Exodia. Attacks used by your Pokemon do plus 10 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. 1 cost, Hidden Power for 20 damage. Colorless, weakness to Dark, and a 1 retreat. Let's see what the other one does. Ability Guard. All your Pokemon take negative 10 damage, but you have to have both unknowns on your bench or in the active spot. These seem quite awful, but they are cool cards. Worse than Lake Trio. Worse than Lake Trio. Art reads Power, and this one reads Guard. Yes, indeed. Wait. Does this one read Guard? Guard. Yes. I think. Also hidden power, 1 retreat, 2 dark. Oh! It's me! Merlin, it's me! It is so cute. Chad, does that look like me? Chad, be honest. Does it look like me? Merlin thinks this Pokemon looks like I do. I don't know. 1 cost, water, stumbling draw for 10 damage. So it's another version of Eevee. It's another version of the Psychic one, whatever it's called. One used in Mewtwo deck. There's another one. I forgot what it was. Just a version of those. In nowadays meta, I mean, it's a freaking basic. Yeah, Meowth, yeah. It's a basic, doesn't evolve into anything. Because the draw Eevee is really good because you can evolve it next turn. This, it has a 1 retreat. What are you going to do? Lyra it out? I mean, you can just retreat it next turn with the energy you burn. But that is -1 energy. I would be interested in one that is a fire type. Because then, you can just reattach it with Flareon EX. I think that would be actually quite playable. Ugh. But I mean, you can also just do that with Eevee right now, right? We just a metal. It is a sacrifice card? Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! No Tyranitar EX makes me very sad, but there's a new Tyranitar. 160 HP. Ability Energy Plunder. Once during your turn, you may move all dark energy from each of your Pokemon to this Pokemon. 4 cost Buster Tail. 130 damage, and that's it, actually. And a 4 retreat, and a weakness to grass. So, you can move all of your Darkrai, dark energy, onto this guy with his ability. Oh yeah, Lyra and a T-Tar, yeah. True. All of your Darkrai, Poke can go onto this guy. Is there anyone that generates dark energy in the game yet? No, right? Not quite yet, I believe. I mean, the biggest use, right, of this is Darkrai right now, right? Like the most obvious use. Any other uses? I don't know. It only moves dark. See, if it moved other energy, it might be quite good. It has to be Darkrai, right? You could do some crazy stuff with like the Lucamine, I guess, and Guzzlord, but is that worth it? Anything else here? Another Eevee? Bruh. Another Eevee. 60 HP, find a friend, put a random Pokemon from your deck into your hand. Is this better than draw 1 card? I think it is, right? I feel like this is better. Sylveon odds. Sylveon odds is always good. I feel like this is better than draw 1 card. Peter, yeah. Much better Sylveon odds. And that means 2 more cards instead of drawing 1. Play better? Yeah. I think it's quite a bit better. When you're running Sylveon, at least. And next turn, you know, much better chance to just evolve into whoever you need. Good stuff. Does the meta change? From what I've seen, like, no, right? Do they make these only shiny? Like, they don't print, like, a regular version at all? I feel like I have not seen anything yet. Like, new guys. That'll change the meta. Maybe Umbreon. Maybe Espeon, Espeon plus, Sylveon. But, like, I feel like these new AXs are not that good. Crobat, quite good. There's a new Weavile and a new Marill. I feel like the cards are just not that good. Support cards, yeah, for sure. No, I think Lyra is so freaking good, and then the energy transfer is also really good. The other ones are like okay. I don't know. Maybe Skarmory and Steelix end up being good. Who knows? Electric? That's electric. T-Tar? Regular art. New Togekiss. Hold on, I skipped one. Steelix, here we go. This is kind of disappointing. It's just a beater. 150 HP, 4 energy, heavy impact for 110. Although it is 1 metal and 3 colorless. If you can somehow figure that out. If you're on a Dialga deck with Jasmine. 4 energy, weakness 2 fire. Brock on. Oh, you guys are so smart. You guys are so smart. That's the one. I see. Interesting. Okay. Still terrible. I see. That's the play. Because Onyx itself is very tanky already. Yeah, pretty bad. New Togekiss for Cynthia. 140 HP. Ability Celestial Blessing. If any damage is done to this Pokemon attacks, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. So it is a Bastiodon without having to evolve from a fossil. And it has access to Cynthia. But it deals 70 damage for 3 energy. 2 colorless and 1 psychic. Weakness to metal and a 1 retreat. 140 health is pretty good. But much slower on the attacking front. However, 120 damage for 3 with Cynthia is quite... Wait. Is it plus 50 for Cynthia or plus 70? It's plus 50, right? Plus 50? Quite good. Ooh! Sizer. A lot of people were asking for Sizer EX. Unfortunately, not getting that, but we do get a Sizer. Scissor guy, 100 HP. Volume from Scyther. Skizzers. 2 cost Gale Thrust. Deals 50 damage. Plus, if this Pokemon moved from eventually active this turn, this attack deals 50 more damage. Quite nice. Lyra plays once again, as always. Leaf, Lyra, the playmaking there. 100 damage for 2 energy. Just play Silvally for a much easier time. Maybe Scyther does something good. Probably not. Why not just play Silvally? Silvally also has 10 more health. And this gets one-shot by Silvally. Unless you run like the Metal Coat. Schmeargle! I just saw a pistol emoji. I don't know if I want to scroll past. 70 HP, colorless. Change the type of a random energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon to one of the following at random. So, Red Heat will be happy. We got Porygon on a basic for 2 energy and 50 damage. Yeah, this can mess up people pretty hard. Not really, because they're just going to attach another energy next turn, but if they're running like a scaling deck that takes a lot of energy, yeah, you might lock them out. Who knows? That's a pretty fast lockout on a basic for 2 energy. Quite fast. Alright, looks like we got nothing else new. Oh, I'm jealous of this god. Mine was pretty good. Mine was pretty good. Alright, Zatu's nice. Anything we haven't seen yet? Spinarak. Murkrow. Shiny Sneasel. Hoodoo full art. And the antler. There's a gold Sentret. A yellow Sentret. What does it say? Pokemon at Pokemon Pocket _. Do you upload them? Fat. I think they didn't upload them to their own account. Dude, this is so sick. This is the best stuff ever. Alright. Thank y'all for watching. That was all the new cards that I've seen so far. Data mine from Reddit, Twitter, everything I have access to right now. I will keep on the lookout and post some shorts, but I'm going to go make a video as fast as I can on this new set. This Lugia is so sick, dude. This might actually be the best card I've seen so far. No joke. No glaze. Trade? Alright, bet. Thanks for stopping by, Phil. Appreciate you. From El Chico Eevee. Oh, immersive, yeah, there's one as well. Here. Mid? Yeah, we'll have to see the animation, but I don't know if I like it looks really cool if you look at the details, but if you look at it from afar, I don't know. It doesn't look too amazing. But I really like the details of like tapestry style. The gray wave, the big wave. I'm sure it'll show some like cool stuff. Boxy, yeah, that's true. Rule of thirds. But yeah, that was every card we've seen so far of the new set, Wisdom of Sea and Sky. The set will drop on the night of the 29th. If you're in the US, it's going to be the 29th at 11 p.m. PST. For me, that's Central Time, so 1 a.m. tomorrow nights. And for the rest of the world, that is going to be probably during the 29th at some point in the day. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'm going to be doing daily streams on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube, as well as daily short posts on Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok as well. Make sure to join the Discord for all the latest news in TCG Pocket, including these data mine leaks, as well as all my deck lists that I post in my daily guides will be on there, and a trading channel for y'all to enjoy, trade around, and get your hands on these new cards from Eevee Grove, because they'll be tradable in the next set, and then eventually get yourself a nice Lugia EX. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to upload some more YouTube videos as well on full deck lists and any news we see in the future. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching, and come on. Okay, I have to do the thing. Without further ado, let's go. Goodbye. I am going out of here. I gotta eat dinner and upload a video. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Oh my gosh. My sister's in the chat. What the sus? Bye-bye. Who's live? Who's on TikTok? Nobody is live. Wow. Well, I got nothing for y'all guys. I got nothing to stream. But I'll see you tomorrow at 1 a.m. So 13 hours from now, we will stream opening the new set. I'm so happy I don't have to do this review tomorrow, because I would have so much stuff to do tomorrow. But here we go. I'm out of here. Bye-bye Melancholy. Bye-bye Merlin with 5 N's. See you on the flip side. Bye.